Okay, we are live.
Hello, hello.
Do we see it in the group yet? Let me refresh the group.
I don't. I do see it in the group. We are good to go.
All right. Refresh so I can see it. Okay. Refresh. What's going on, Q2c? How we doing tonight?
See who jumps in.
Yeah.
So, how's everybody doing tonight?
Pretty good.
Good. We're coming back on to do another live chat. Just want to talk to you guys, see how everybody's doing, go over a little bit of the state of the group, and talk about some stuff we got coming up, and talk about what we have going on right now, and then introduce a couple of cool people that I want to tell everybody about. So we got 2 viewers. Thanks for coming in and hanging out. Say something in chat so we know who you guys are. And so yeah, so basically we're going to talk a little bit of the cool stuff that we had going on this week, because we had a ton of stuff going on this week, right, guys?
Yeah.
We had some couple of really big giveaways for a magazine, and we had a giveaway for a couple of great games, and definitely good to talk about. And we can wrap up a little bit of talk about what we had going on last week with Rezel and the Quest 2 giveaway that we did. So let's do this first. Let's talk to you guys and say hey. So first off, I'd like to introduce everybody to Todd Jackson. Todd is a moderator here in the group.
Hello.
He's one of our founding members. Been with me pretty much from the start. Millie and Todd have both been with me from the start. And yeah, Todd, do you want to say a little bit about yourself and about the group?
Well, like I said, I've been in VR for quite a while. I've got a Acer Windows mixed reality headset. That was my first dive into VR, and then jumped straight into Oculus stuff from there. My background is IT. I've kind of been working in the IT world for almost 30 years, so I know a thing or two about computers. And now we're running the Township Tale server, so that's all.
Which is awesome, because I saw it earlier. I mean, did you wipe the server earlier or something like that?
I did, yeah. We were experimenting with a bunch of admin commands and trying to figure out, if someone lost some equipment, could we give it back to them? How do we do that? So I was experimenting like crazy, and then it got a little out of hand. We had too many free items all over the place, so we wiped it.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, I know there's a lot of talk about it in the Discord too. I've been trying to be a little more active in the Discord this past week or so, and I've noticed a lot of people talking about it in the Discord, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. So other mod that we have with us tonight is Millie Young. Millie, again, also one of our founding members, and she was actually the first moderator that came in and helped us out. So, hey, Millie.
Hi. So I also have a background in IT. I started out with the Gear VR. I jumped to the Oculus Rift original one, and then the Quest came out, and it all went from there. We're running an awesome group, and it's awesome that we just hit 100K members. We're glad to have you here. So.
Heck yeah, 100's crazy, right? I mean, we were all talking. We've all been talking like for the last, I don't know, month or so about, what are we gonna do when we hit 100 members? We're like, let's do something special.
It seems so far away, right? Like it seems 3 months, 2 months.
Yeah, it did, because we were like, okay, we had an idea, and we're like, okay, let's do this 100 key giveaway, right? Let's give away 100 keys when we hit 100,000 members. And we're all like, great idea, okay, but we got time, right? Because we're gaining about, I don't know, 1,500 members a week on a good week,
maybe.
You know what I mean? And maybe 1,200 a week, or we're always over 1,000 a week, but
right
around there. So we're like, okay, we're sitting around. Yeah, we're sitting around 75,000. What about, I don't know, a month ago? So we're like, okay, we got plenty of time. Yeah. I'm thinking maybe December we'll hit 100,000. Maybe November at the best, right?
Yeah.
And then I get a message from our other moderator, Key Bennett, who is in England, and he's like, what is going on with the group overnight?
What is happening? Yeah.
He's like, what's happening? We just got 10,000 members overnight. And I'm like,
that's crazy.
What? I'm like, that's not possible. 10,000 members? And I got up the next morning and I started looking into it, and we did. They were all real people. You know, not a bunch of scrub bots that came in. These were all real people that came in and joined the group, and I don't know why, but they did. Hey, we got some people with us. I'm just gonna say hi real quick. Hey, Chris Bangirder, how you doing, buddy? Chris was a moderator with us for a little while too, early on when until he got himself a little bit busy, so he kind of had to go on other things. But how you doing, man? We're gonna have him on soon too, maybe talk about some of his content creation he does, because he's a super talented and super creative guy. And who else we got here? We have my nephew, who right before the show he called me. He goes, Uncle Eric, let's go play this game, Splitgate. It's a flat game. It's like the new Call of Duty. Everybody wants to play this game, Splitgate. Yeah. He's like, let's go play this game, Splitgate. And I'm like, I would love to go play Splitgate, but I got commitments. I got commitments. I said, you should come watch me do a live stream with two cool people. So guess what? He's here. What's up, Joe? And then we got Kevin Mars. Kevin Mars is here. Kevin just won a key today. I gave him out for Disc Ninja. So congratulations, man.
Oh, nice. Have you tried that yet, Kevin? That game looks pretty cool.
It's such a cool game. We need to all get in and do some multiplayer with that game because it's so
From
good.
A guy that lives where the snow flies for 9 months of the year, Disc Ninja looks awesome because we don't get a lot of time to do that outside. So.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Definitely. And then that's pretty cool. That's pretty much it right now. So yeah, we're just talking about the 100,000 members. It was just, it just snuck up on us, and we had a few keys, right, guys? I mean, we were like talking to a few people. We're like, let's just get a couple of keys so we have something in the bank, so we're ready to go. We're getting ready to go.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, we were at 100,000 almost overnight, and we were like, okay, everybody start calling everybody that they know and start getting some keys.
Hurry up. It really did. It just shot up really fast. We were not ready for it that fast.
Yeah, definitely not. Definitely not. So yeah, Kevin says he hasn't tried it yet. Well, let's do some multiplayer later. Come on.
Oh, you can multiplayer in it too?
Oh my God, yeah. You can. I don't.
Dude.
Me and Nick did it right before last Saturday's live chat, just because we wanted to check it out.
Yeah.
And it worked. It worked great. We got 2 in there. I think you can get up to 6 in there if I'm not wrong on that.
A lot of VR games
cool.
just 4. So
yeah, I mean, so basically it's walkabout, right? It's basically walkabout mini golf, but with frisbees, because it's everything almost operates exactly the same. You don't have as many courses yet,
no, but that'll come. Right?
Yeah, that'll come. And my wife says y'all did a great job. Thank you. We appreciate it. Thank you for putting up with me spending all the time doing it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so the 100,000 it was a big number for us. I never thought we'd get there when we first started out. The 3 of us,
we're never gonna pass the first group.
We were happy. Remember, we were talking. We were happy when we first started in September. We were happy to get like a couple thousand.
Right.
Yeah. Once we hit 10,000, it was like so exciting.
Yeah.
We were like, okay, we saw some of the big VR groups out there, and we're like, okay, 40. 50,000. We're never going to get there, but I just want to get somewhere close. I'm like, if we can just get there somewhere close and have an active community, that's all I really care about.
Exactly.
And then Christmas time came, and boom. I mean, we quickly became the second biggest group, and then this spring we quickly became the biggest VR group. And we're not just the biggest Quest group, guys. I'm not sure if anybody realizes that. We're not just the biggest Quest or Quest 2 group. We are the biggest VR group. Yep. There is no other group out there. So there's groups out there that cover all VR, and they cover every headset. We're covering basically just the Quest 2, and we're the biggest group.
Hey, Steven, I see your question there. Yeah. You can enter any giveaway. You just can't enter the same giveaway more than once. So if you've already won, you're not scrubbed from another game or another key or another giveaway. You just can't enter the same giveaway more than once.
Yeah, 100%. Yes. Steven just asked if you could win. Are any repeat winners allowed? Majority of us haven't hit the lucky jackpot yet. No, they're never scrubbed. So please always enter. So if you have won something in the past, please enter again, because you can always win. And we've had repeat winners. I can think of one off the top of my head who just won a Resel key, and he also won, I think, 1 or 2 keys. His name is Fox Klotz from Germany, and he's just been really lucky. I think he's won at least 2, maybe 3 keys. So yeah, it can happen, and it has happened.
Right.
So yeah, 100%. Definitely good question. It's a good question. No, I don't want anybody to think that they can never, get back into a giveaway, because you know what? Everybody should deserves a chance, even if you've already won. Everybody deserves a chance at playing a different game or getting a new game. So.
Yep.
So, so yeah, let's talk about the giveaways, because we just did a big one, right, for the Quest 2. We
Yeah,
gave
huge
away,
one, right?
yeah. I mean, that was big for us. I mean, I've always wanted to do that, right? But it was either going to be me or Todd or Millie buying one.
Right.
And that's, I really was thinking, I'm like, maybe around Christmas time I can figure something out and maybe try and buy one to give away, because I've been wanting to do it. And Rezel came to us. We didn't go looking for them. I mean,
They came out of the woodwork. Yeah.
Yeah, they did. Well, here's the deal with Rezel. And I didn't really tell anybody this, but they've been in the groups for probably 6 or 8 months.
Wow.
And yeah, I mean, he Adam, the guy who basically takes care of all of their stuff at Rezel, he's been a member of the group, and he's been an active member, commenting on other stuff, just besides his stuff. But I've been in the group a long time, and he just loves the community. And when he decided to do this, we just wanted to say, we were just like, let's give some copies of the game away. And he's like, I love this community. He's like, let's give a Quest away. He's like, we have some money in our budget, and he's like, let's give a Quest away. Alex, this is so funny that you snuck in here tonight, because we're talking about accessories. And you want to guess what my accessory is, Alex? Hang on, ready? Hang on, Alex.
He's not excited at all.
This is the accessory I'm talking about. Okay? I'm going to talk about my X16, Alex. I can't believe it. This is probably the first live stream he's come in to see, but it's kismet. It's fate.
Right? It's fate.
If anybody doesn't know, Alex is the community manager for BHaptics. He does an awesome job, and he's a great guy, and he does a great VR talk show as well, with Skiva. I don't know if everybody knows that, but go check it out. Alex, you're still doing that show, right? I assume you're still doing that show. But yeah, we're going to talk about that towards the end of the show, when we do our top accessories for the group. So yeah, Kevin says when he goes upstate, he's stopping over, because I live in upstate New York, and Kevin lives down in New York City. So
I gotcha.
Oh yeah, so Alex says they're starting. It's Between Realities is the name of the podcast, and they're on a little break right now, which is a good time to do it right in the summertime, right, and get yourself rested up and ready to go for the craziness that is going to be this fall and this holiday season. They're starting back up in September, so go check them out, guys. They're a fantastic podcast, and
absolutely
two awesome ambassadors for VR in our communities. So yeah, I just wanted to congratulate the winner of the Quest 2. His name is Kieran Molly, and he is from absolutely, congratulations, man. And he's from England, and he is he's a medic. He runs he's a paramedic. Yeah. So guy works extremely hard. He's had a tough year and a half going through everything he's had to go through with COVID, and he's going to give the Quest 2, because he has one already. He's going to give this one to his girlfriend so they can play together.
Oh wow!
Which is awesome. It was his wife or his girlfriend. I don't remember exactly, but But definitely congratulations, and
don't get him in trouble.
Yeah, right. I probably just he's like, oh, I was going to give it to my girlfriend, but I better give it to my wife now.
But now I got to give it to my wife.
I won the Cradle of Sins giveaway for the Quest 2, and I gave it to my fiance. So same idea.
Yeah, right. There you go.
It's a good way. It's a good way to give back,
Heck yeah. Yeah, I mean, more people in VR, the better, right? And that's why I wanted to do this. I mean, I know that 90% of the people that are in this group probably already have a Quest 2. So normally, most of the time you're not. There's probably people that don't also, but, the majority do. But I wanted to give a Quest away so we could have somebody maybe bring VR to somebody else who doesn't have it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
The more we grow as an overall VR community, the better VR we're going to have in general, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so I just wanted to thank Rezel again. Rezel, and the game is Player 22, guys. If you haven't played it yet, Player 22 is it's a sports simulation trading game. So you can go in there and you can practice tennis. You can practice soccer by using doing the headers through goals,
which is
for
difficult.
soccer.
I was surprised.
It's hard. Yeah,
I was
and
sweating like a king. Holy crap!
yeah. I mean, I was watching some of Nick's video because he had played it quite a bit, and I'm like, how is he doing this? Because I played that exact one for like 30 minutes, and I couldn't get it through one hoop. And he was like bang through. And I mean, I finally got used to it, but it took me forever. So this is not some cheap, you get in there and you're going to press a button. You really got to move your head, your body. Same thing with the tennis. Same thing with the basketball, which is surprisingly good.
I thought the basketball, I really thought it was just going to be some weird shooting mechanism or something. But the hand-eye coordination, I was impressed.
Heck yeah. Yeah. I mean, it makes a difference when you do things, you know what I mean? You're not just button pressing, you know what I mean? This is real life. And they actually have real life sports figures who were in training with this game and gave testimonials as to how good it is. So, congratulations to Rezel. They have bigger things coming. They have something, I don't even know if I can say it. I think I can say it. I'm going to say it. They have football coming as a DLC.
Wow.
So they have football coming soon. So stay tuned to that for some DLC for that game. So that's going to take off. You know what I mean? That'll be awesome.
Yeah. That'll be good.
So they have
not many good football games in VR. So
there's one 2MD. That's it.
2MD, and it's actually pretty good. The new updates where it's actual people and stuff. Yeah, the update has been really good actually. Yeah.
Okay.
They keep working on that game, right? When that first game came out, it is not the same game as you would play today. It's that much better.
I'll have to go back to it.
Yeah, they keep adding stuff. They got stadiums now. They have it used to be like dummies before. They didn't look like real players. They looked like statues that were just moving around. Now it looks like real players. You can have robots, I think, in there as well.
Yeah.
So it's just really cool.
Yeah, I'll have to jump back in.
So I also wanted to say thanks to because we also gave away with that giveaway. We gave away 22 copies of Player 22, by the way. They gave us 10, and then they saw how well the giveaway was going, and they gave us 12 more, which is completely awesome. Great people.
We love those kind of devs.
Yeah, absolutely. How can you not? And then BOBOVR actually was really kind enough to give us 5 of the Halo M2 head straps to give away.
I don't have my here.
Todd's got it.
It's awesome.
Yeah, there we go. Millie's got one too.
It's the
These
best
things are awesome.
strap. Yeah.
And a sneak peek, that's what Todd's going to be talking about for his.
Yeah, got a little extra on the front there.
Oh, heck yeah. We talk about that one too.
We're talking about the logo.
The logo?
Yeah, my logo.
Well, I think Todd's talking about the F1, which
I saw that now.
Yeah, the F1's awesome. Guy. Yeah. So what else do we have this week, guys?
Well, we got a bunch of games coming up for giveaways. We got Pistol Whip started today. We got Black Hole Pool started yesterday.
Yep.
What do you got? You got another one coming tomorrow, Madrid or?
Yeah, so I'm dropping Madrid Noir tomorrow, and I was able to get a review copy of that game so I could review it, but I just was not fortunate enough to get a key for it, but I decided to buy a key and give it away. So we do have one copy I'm going to give away tomorrow with that one. Madrid Noir is it's a cinematic experience. Not sure if anybody's done Wolves in the Walls was another great cinematic experience. Battle Scar was a great cinematic experience. There's a lot of them. Well, not a lot of them. There's a few really good ones out there, and they're coming out with more and more. And Madrid Noir is a really, really cool game experience. Not a game. It is interactive though, so you're not just standing there. You're not just sitting there.
It's like the Star Wars kind of game, right? Where it's guided experience, but still kind of gameplay involved.
Exactly. You're following a story, but you're able to interact with things. You have you get a camera where you have to take pictures. You get a flashlight where you actually have to find certain things to move yourself forward in the scene.
Cool.
And it's basically a 360 experience. So you either have to stand or you'd have to be in a swivel chair, because I know somebody who tried to play it on a couch.
Hi, David.
And David Fabian's here. What's up,
Hey,
David? How you doing, my friend? David Fabian's a good dude. I think he's been to every live chat we've had so far, man.
I think so, yeah.
I appreciate him coming in, man. Thank you. And Jason Ward's here too. He said he's tried all the headsets and owned the Halo and Bobo. Yeah, they're the best. Jason is one of our members who actually manufactures some amazing stuff. Jason does the golf handle, right, Todd? Yeah, that's what Jason does, right? Am I right with that? Am I right with that, Jason? You do the golf stock where you you put your controller into the fitting to where it's like a golf club.
I think I have one actually.
I think you do.
I think I do. I don't know what I did with it. It was.
He said, yeah. Jason says thank you and yes.
For
ProPlug
too.
Oh, did you use it for warplanes?
Yeah,
I think you used it for ProPlug too, didn't you? When you reviewed ProPlug?
Oh yeah,
and
I was doing full golf swings with that sucker. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, Jason's he's been a long time member and definitely somebody that we like to see new products from, and I think he's got something coming soon, everybody. So stay tuned for some of Jason's stuff. We'll have more news on that coming shortly. Kevin Mark says he has the Halo as well. It's popular. I mean, Bobo's done a great job with this thing. I have one, and I've tried it when they first came out with it. But I still have my Elite strap. So actually, I have my second Elite strap because my first one broke.
Did you? Oh, look at this! Look at this!
I know people love to hear about broken Elite straps in the group, right, guys? We just lost every viewer because I said broken Elite strap.
Yeah, right. This is a fully functional Elite strap.
Wow, look at that!
Never before seen in the wild.
Is that a replacement that you got?
Nope, it's the original one. I just took it off.
Oh, you took it off with the Bobo on. Yeah.
I've been wearing Bobo for so long that I took it off.
So yeah, I know when my Elite strap does go, and I'm probably sure it's gonna go again eventually. When it does, I've got my Bobo in the wings waiting to go. And I have a deluxe audio strap that I have on my original Quest. It's still on my Quest right now. I'll show it to you guys. It's just I would rather use the Elite because of the battery, right? So yeah, I've got on my original Quest, I've got the deluxe audio strap, and my daughter still uses this, so I don't want to take it off. And I like the Elite. I mean, everybody hates on the Elite, but I like the Elite. If it works, it works great.
Right.
I have the Elite with the battery strap, so it's great.
Yeah.
And then I have this too in the wings if I need to, but
I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but I'm gonna anyway. Keep an eye on Bobo because they're coming out with a strap with a battery.
Which they are.
I cannot wait.
Interesting, with some friendly competition there.
I got some sneaky info from them, and it looks awesome. It's going to be cool.
I'm gonna have to look into that because that's the whole draw of the deluxe audio strap. You can buy a battery pack. You got the headphones, all one package.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I love the DOS. The DOS is extremely comfortable. The deluxe audio strap. I love the headphones on it. Right. I mean the headphones sit pretty good, but the Quest 2 audio is so much better than the Quest audio that I don't miss it. I don't miss it.
Yeah.
I don't mind having it the way it is. And I've got a couple different
I used to wear
headphones
options with my Quest 1.
The only problem is you guys keep telling me that I have echo, and it's because I don't have headphones on. So that's the only drawback there is from having audio out loud.
Right.
So Jason Ward says the Elite was great until it broke. Yeah, that's a common story. I know, right? How many posts of Elite straps? We get almost as many posts with Elite straps as people that say they hate posts with Elite straps.
Yeah, right. Somebody the other day wanted us to change the banner to "We hate the Elite strap."
We hate the Elite strap. So like admins, change your banner to "We hate the Elite strap." I saw that. So let me just read up in chat here a little bit.
Hey guys, I'm gonna drop out, but thank you for having me, and have a good night.
Millie, thanks for coming in and being here. Can you drop out, or do I need to kick you?
I got it. I can leave room. So thank you.
Bye, Millie.
All right, see you, Millie.
Be good. Cool. So yeah, I was just gonna read up in chat here a little bit.
People waiting for the Bobo battery strap.
Yeah. What David Fabian said that he was waiting for something. The Fast-Swallow jury's still out. I don't know what that one is. David, can you tell us about that one real quick in chat? I don't know that one.
Yeah.
Hey, we just had a really good friend of mine stop in. He is one of our moderators, and I would
Hey,
love to
James.
get him. I would love to get him on to do one of these chats if he would ever do it. But this is James Bergen stopping in to say hi, and James is the co-host of Virtual Strangers, and probably one of my favorite people. And he is a VR ambassador and champion, and just an all-around great guy. And thanks for coming by, man. It's good to see you.
Hello, hello.
So yeah, I'm curious as to the fast swallow that
Nice.
David was talking about.
James says he's in for a live.
Hell yeah. We can talk about Returnal all night long. Our favorite game, our favorite flat game. We can talk about Returnal in our VR live chat.
Yeah, right. How do you get 0 viewers in a VR chat room?
I know, right? I know. Nick is constantly busting on me because I'm like, all I want to go do is play Returnal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kevin says that Roots doesn't play VR anymore. He just plays PS5. Or you're saying I don't play VR anymore. I just play PS5. Well, here's the deal. And here's, I'll tell you guys what probably Roots says and Wes and any of those guys at Virtual Strangers usually say. How many people do we hear that are flat gamers and say, I'm never going to try VR because VR is a joke, right? Why would you ever want to be somebody like that? I'm never going to be the guy that says, I'm not going to ever play flat games because flat games are a joke. Why would you ever limit yourself? I mean, I can have just as much enjoyment in flat games as I can in VR. Now, would I prefer to have, a VR experience? Yes, but there are times when I just don't feel like putting the headset on. That's just the way it is, So, Splitgate, I know. My nephews, Roots, you got to download Splitgate. It's free. My nephews want to go play. They're bugging me. So let's talk about VR Trend Magazine because here's the news. Todd just subscribed, like literally about 5 minutes before the show started. So
yeah, right before the show.
Congratulations on your VR Trend Magazine. And just so everybody knows, we do have a giveaway in the group going on right now for 3 one-year subscriptions to VR Trend Magazine. So VR Trend Magazine is a magazine that started about a year ago. September will be their 1-year anniversary edition. An amazing magazine that have great articles written by not just everyday writers. It's written by people that are in the VR industry. So they have about 50 different contributors that they use just to write about what's going on in the VR world. So you're going to find stuff in that magazine that you really won't find anywhere else. And they always have an amazing cover, and they always do a pull-out poster, which is awesome.
Yeah.
And I'll show you guys one here. Last stream I showed you guys the Ven cover, or not sorry, the Demio cover. That was last issue. The issue before that was pertinent for today.
Yeah, for Ven's release, right?
Ven VR Adventure was the magazine cover for 3 months ago. So it's a every 2-month subscription, and so July was Demio, and then this was May. Yeah, May was Ven, and awesome magazine. You can see the quality of the magazine. It's big. It's wide. If you remember the old Game Informer magazines, it's just like that. It's that width. It's not a small, cheap. You can tell that they use good paper. And then inside, every month, they have a pull-out poster. And I can't find mine, Todd. Did they cheat me on one for?
You had one last magazine.
I might have pulled it out already for Ven, but yeah, they usually do a pull-out poster.
I bet your kids stole it.
I know, right? My daughter's got it up in her bedroom right now.
Right.
Do people do that anymore? Put posters up in their bedroom? Do kids do that?
Yeah, my kid's got a giant Brooklyn Nine-Nine poster up on his wall.
Roots says Ven is amazing. He knows. He loved this game when it came out. Him and Wes, and they just talked about it on their show on Wednesday. So yeah, I don't have that, but let me show you. Let me show you the pull-out poster for last month. Last month was Demio, and this is what the pull-out poster looks like. It was just so cool, right? I mean, it's not huge. It's nothing, you know,
It's
miraculous.
just a throwback to the old.
But
old
exactly,
magazines, right? Like,
exactly. This is like
yeah.
nostalgia. I love this stuff, man. I used to love going to the mailbox and getting my Game Informer, EGM, Electronic Gaming Monthly. Did they have the same ones in Canada? They probably did, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
Electronic Gaming Monthly.
Oh, yeah.
What was the Nintendo one?
PC
It was,
Gamer. I
PC
had a
Gamer.
PC
Oh,
Gamer subscription
Nintendo.
forever.
Yeah, Nintendo Power magazine. You remember Nintendo
Yeah,
Power
yeah.
magazine?
Yeah.
And they would have the Easter egg codes in there, so you could get certain codes to unlock certain things, and you could only get them in the EGM or the Nintendo Power magazine. And then you know, cool stuff like the demo discs, right? I wish they would. If I could ever talk Daniel from VR Trend into putting demo discs in the magazine, how great would that be?
Would that be hilarious, right? Or
They-
a demo
they-
USB stick.
Yeah. He did talk to me last time that we spoke. He did talk to me that they are going to be doing some AR stuff with the magazine.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
cool.
how cool is that going to be? It's not. I don't think it's anything that 100% they have ready yet, but they're going to be doing some AR stuff with the magazine. That's going to be cool. So yeah, Alex said tips and tricks was his favorite. It was all about the cheat codes. Yeah, I mean, I remember it was so cool. I mean, you had to have the magazine to get to certain. I think there was some like certain levels you couldn't get to or areas you couldn't get to in certain games without that code that you would get in the magazine. We just don't have
Google back then, right?
Yeah, right, exactly. Remember when you had to call the Nintendo hotline to get
Hotline to get codes,
and you had to pay? You remember?
Yeah.
It was like
We're
$3
aging
a minute.
ourselves.
It was like $3 a minute to get the cheat code or to get to figure out how to get through a certain area, like in Zelda or something.
Yeah, if you were stuck.
I remember,
right?
I remember going on there and like you don't even know how much it costs, and then your parents get a bill through the phone for like $50 because you spent 10 minutes talking to somebody about how to get to one area on Zelda. But yeah, we definitely are dating ourselves.
Yes, yes.
But there's nothing wrong with that. That's okay. We're
There's a
old
reason
school.
I'm wearing a baseball hat.
Yeah, right. So yeah, so VR Trend magazine's awesome. Guys, go check it out. Todd put a link to the international one. I think that's the link that you put in there, right?
That's just to their main page.
Okay, so that's a link to their main page, and they are international, which Todd checked out for me, and because he's in Canada, and he did get it. So
it's a Patreon kind of a event. So once you get to the subscription portion, you go to Patreon, and there's all kinds of options there, with or without the poster, international shipping.
exactly.
There's all kinds of options.
Yeah, but it's available. That's the main thing, right? It's for a little while I was concerned that we were only be able to get it here in the States, but I know definitely pretty much anywhere you can get it now. So amazing.
Jason, that's awesome that you got your whole family into VR. That's great.
Oh, is that what he said? I missed it. That's cool.
Yeah, I missed it. That's awesome.
Let's just take a look at the chat here real quick so I don't. Roots says flat games are so deep. They are, but I'm hoping to get some deep VR games coming up soon. It's time, right? I mean, I think we're getting closer all the time. Stories are getting better. It's what Roots says all the time. It's not about getting into the game and looking at your hands anymore, right? We've all done that. We've all got into it. Oh my God, there's my hands in VR. That's amazing. Oh, let me climb this wall. That's amazing. We've all done that now. We don't need to do that anymore. It's old news. We need more substance, right?
Content, substance.
We need
one with good substance is Sniper Elite. The storyline with that, I was totally hooked. Like, you just don't want to put it down.
Hell yeah.
I was quite impressed. Good story.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a true story or following the life of an actual guy. I don't know, but
it would be cool if it was, right?
Right.
I mean, that was such a good game. I mean, I played that game across 3 different platforms because I played it. I bought it on my PlayStation because I have the PSVR, and I want to use the aim controller because it's played with the aim controller, and it's amazing with the aim controller. It's great. But I also wanted to be able to compare it with, of course, because I run a Quest 2 group, so it would be crazy if I just bought it on PlayStation. And I want to be able to tell people about it. So I bought it on the Quest. And I got it on the Rift Store as well. So I have a PC. So I played the Rift Store version, and I played the Quest version. All of them are equally good, and I'll use them for different things. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I went away not too long after that on vacation. I took my Quest with me, and I was able to bring Sniper Elite with me, and I got to play farther into the game than I would have if I had to leave everything at home, because I'm not going to be able to take my computer or my PlayStation 5 with me. So,
Right.
And it looked great. It looked great, right?
Yeah, I was impressed.
Yeah, the gunplay was great, and Roots and Wes just gave it their. I think they gave it their game of the month for Quest last month. They did their game of the month for July last night. Guys, if you do me a favor, whoever's in the chat and whoever's watching this later, go check out Virtual Strangers. Go to YouTube, type in Virtual Strangers, and give them a like or a thumbs up, and give them a follow. Doesn't cost you anything but a click. Follow them. They have some amazing information on VR. If you want to get your news, and if you want to get straight talk about games, because they are all about the games. I mean, they talk hardware, but they are all about the games. And if you want to come and hang out with us, because we're all there.
Links in the chat as well for Virtual Strangers Discord, and we'll drop.
Thanks, Todd. Yeah, we have 2 great Discords to talk about. We have the Virtual Strangers Discord to talk about. James Ruth says it was Game of the Month on all platforms. So they gave it Game of the Month on PlayStation, they gave it Game of the Month on PC, and Game of the Month on Quest. But that's what a AAA game will give you, right? Yep. But yeah, Todd put links in there, everybody, for Virtual Strangers Discord, which is. It's pretty much where I live, guys. I'm a big proponent of that Discord over there, but you know what? We got our own Discord too, and I'm there just as much now as I am in the other one. So go check out both. Go to the Virtual Strangers Discord. Go in and say hi to Roots and Wes and Scion and Radio Runt and Jim Hall and some of the great people there. Wolveraza, who is a member of this group, comes in there quite a bit. All great people over there, and we have a lot of those same people that are in our Discord. And we have a lot of cool things going in our Discord. It's growing every day. I think we had a ton of people today, Todd, right?
Yeah, we've had 20, 30 a day for the last couple of weeks. Like, it's been pretty busy.
Yeah, it's going nuts. There's over 700 people in there now, is there not?
Yeah, yep.
So yeah, we're growing, guys. We're getting there. I mean, we're gonna do better with it. I've had a focus on it for the last week or so to make sure that I'm in there more, and Todd does a great job. Todd basically runs our Discord, so we appreciate that. So yeah, let's move on a little bit. Let's talk about some games that we had giveaways for this week. So we had Pistol Whip drop today, right, with a DLC for Smoke and Thunder.
Yeah.
Guys, this is killer. I'm sure you guys have already played it, or if you're not, you're planning on playing it, but this is amazing. I did my top 5 Quest games of all time last week, last chat, and I moved. I got a chance to play the early version of Smoke and Thunder, and I moved it into my top 5. It was not in my top 5 before. It made my number 5 after I played Smoke and Thunder. There's so much content now between Smoke and Thunder, 2089, and then how many tracks do they have? I mean,
it's ridiculous.
It's crazy, and they've given it all for free this whole time. This is just an amazingly polished game that it hits on all nerves. It's a rhythm game. It's a shooting game, and you can do both, or you can do not. Well, you can't do neither. You can't not shoot, but you don't have to do the rhythm part. You know what I mean? So if you just want to get in there and shoot, you don't have to shoot on the beat. You can just shoot. You want to one-hand it, you can one-pistol it. If you want to two-hand it, hey, Roots, do you know who else likes to two-hand it? Oh, wait, I can't. That's your thing. I can't steal that. That's fair. That's not fair. But she does. So, yeah, I mean, you can, if you want to dual pistol it, you can dual pistol it. They have different weapons, and they have new stuff now with the DLC. Is they have like a big head mode. You guys remember GoldenEye?
I saw that.
GoldenEye multiplayer with the big head mode. They got that now on Pistol Whip. How freaking cool is that? Hey, Nick Quinn's here. What's going on, buddy? You're not supposed to be here.
Yeah, what the hell, Nick?
You're supposed to be on vacation.
Go take a nap.
Not doing anything in the group, right? Nick Quinn is on vacation from the group this week, and he was actually going to join us tonight, but then he needed to take a break, take a little vacation, and he's not. He says 20. What's he saying? 28, Todd?
I don't know, but he snuck in. Oh, he's taking a nap, so he's probably just sleep talking.
What's 28 mean Ribs says, "My mom." Hey, Ribs is here. Ribs, how you doing, man? How you doing? Thanks for coming by. Ribs has been to every one of our streams, and me and him have been chatting a little bit.
Ribs,
He's
that
actually,
Discord link above in the chat there is the current one. If you had troubles before, that'll work.
yeah, there you go for the Discord we're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. So yeah, how you doing, Ribs? Ribs is on a short list that we have for potential mods coming up. He actually mods a smaller group in Canada for VR as well. So thanks for volunteering, and we'll talk soon, hopefully. And thanks for coming by the stream, fellow Canadian. He's from Quebec, though. Is that really is that Canadian? Is that just? He's more French. He's way more. He's way more French than you are. He's from Quebec. He's like real French. You're like fake French.
I'm fake French. Right?
Oh God. So did I miss anybody else coming in? I don't think I did.
No, I don't think so. We got a bunch of stuff coming up this month, though. O-Shape's coming up. Sariento's coming up. Tribe DJ doing a giveaway for that coming up.
Yeah, that's going to be a good one. I think our other mod Key is going to do that one. That's going to be a good review. Yeah. I'm looking forward to that one.
Yeah, yeah. Down the Rabbit Hole 2 is coming, I think, at the end.
Yeah, what a good game that is, guys. Down the Rabbit Hole is one of my favorite puzzle games, man. It's just so good. The change in perspective with that game that you get to do, oh my God, it's one of the neatest things. It's like, it was one of those games that as soon as I was in it, I was actually sitting in my living room upstairs and I was playing it, and my wife was sitting next to me watching TV, and I actually had to put the headset on her because I wanted to see. Yeah, because it was just like, and guys, my wife is not into VR at all. She is a moderator in the group, but she's really a moderator just to, you know, she doesn't really know anything about VR, but not that she's just not something she gets into. She's not a gamer at all. But
my wife's the same way. She just doesn't like games at all, let alone VR. So
yeah. But I put her in this, and she was like shocked. So I mean, even the fact that I had to put her in, I'm like, you just have to see it. You know what I mean? And she was like, wow. I did get her to play Dash World though, because she was a big Mario Kart fan. So I did get her to play Dash, and then she got a little sick. Yeah, you got to have your VR legs sometimes to do these things.
Yeah.
So yeah, my nephew too, that was in here a little while ago. My nephew Joey, I gave him and his brother to share a Quest 2 for Christmas. And he has been having issues with sickness, and I just keep telling him.
There's Stephanie. Stephanie says she almost died.
Yeah, she did too. I mean, she was enjoying it, and I could just see her getting like. I'm like, you gotta get out. You gotta get out of there. You're gonna get sick. But yeah, my nephew, I gave him a Quest 2 and his brother, and he has been having a problem. I gifted him Death Horizon Reloaded to play. Have you ever played that?
Yeah.
But the movement in that can be a little wonky, right? And not that it's wonky, it's just that it's free locomotion.
Right.
And it can make
make you sick. Yeah.
So he's been having a problem. I keep telling him 15 minutes, man. 15 minutes in, take a break, and then get yourself right.
Baby steps. Yeah.
He's like, no, I just need to power through it. I'm like, no, don't power through it. Once you get sick, all the way sick, it'll take you a long time to get back in there.
We played a game, you and I and Key, Millie, Nick. I can't say the name of it yet, but we're beta testing this game, and that's the first game. I have 142 games in my list. That one is the only one that I thought I was going to fall down. I had to go upstairs. My wife got me a gravel. Like, I was going to throw up. It was terrible.
So we're all getting off, right? And we're all saying goodbye. And I can hear Todd still talking as we say goodbye, and all I hear is, "Oh my God." Right before he gets off and he disconnects. So I type in our mod chat. I said, I think Todd just got sick.
Yeah. It's pretty close. Yeah.
Yeah. Nick said it was fun. It was fun.
Fun.
That game that we were testing in is going to be, it's going to be amazing when that's all done. I mean, that's going to be amazing. We can't even say the name of it yet. That's how.
No, not yet.
How early it is, but yeah, that's awesome. So now that we're talking about getting people sick in VR, how good are we? We're like, hey, come and listen to us talk, and we'll tell you how you're going to get sick if you go play VR. Yeah. I got to tell you, I was the same way when I started. There's pretty much nothing can make me sick now. I don't, and I play this game with the Virtual Strangers guys called Grip, which was a flat racing game that they ported into VR. And this game has you flipping around and upside down, and you do barrel rolls inside the car.
Oh,
And
man.
on the trailer for that game, they show a guy puking. So that's a great way to sell your game, right?
Right?
Hey, come play my game. Look at the guy puking in the trailer.
It'll make you sick.
But and so if you can get through that game, you can get through pretty much any game. But that game is really amazing. If you want a racing game, I think you can always pick it up cheap too. It's always on sale for like $1.99. Nick Quinn says,
game, right?
yeah, Steam VR. Nick says Beardo Benjo was getting sick playing Ven VR. That's surprising with him because I mean he plays everything.
Right? He plays everything.
And Ven doesn't really follow Ven.
It's
I
like
could see
third person, right?
it is, and what happens is the camera doesn't stay directly behind Ven all the time. And I could see if you had stayed behind Ven where you might get sick, but this one is more stationary. And as Ven gets as you move Ven through the scene, the camera can get pretty far away from him at times. So it's not like you're right directly behind him following
right?
him.
How it
Exactly.
pans around.
Yeah, but maybe even a little bit farther. There are spots in that game where the challenge of it is you can't see the character almost anymore. He's that far away, or he's obstructed because he's behind something. Right. But they do that purposely. It's not like a design flaw. They do it that way because it's part of the challenge of the game.
Right.
Another testimony to how great that game is, and I can't believe the way that game looks in the Quest, because I've been in the testing for that game since the beginning, and I first started playing it on Steam, and then I got it on the Rift, and I played it on the Rift Store on my Quest 2. So I played both the PC version on Steam and on the Rift, and now I've played the Quest version, and I'm telling you, it's almost 1-to-1. It's not not exact, but it's darn close, man. I'm telling you, it looks so good on the Quest. It's probably one of the best looking Quest games I've seen.
Wow.
You know, Red Matter is another one where it just looks amazing.
I still haven't played that. I own it. I bought it. I've had it forever.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great game. It's the problem with Red Matter. It's like never on sale. It's on sale on PC, but if you ever try and get it on the Quest, it's like never goes on sale.
Yeah.
But it's worth it. It's a good game. I mean, I've played it on both, and that game is almost a 1-to-1 port also.
Right.
Ribs says, what kind of game is it? Are you talking about Ven, Ribs? Ven VR Adventure is a third-party game in the likes... not third-party. Third-person game in the likes of Crash Bandicoot or Ratchet and Clank or Banjo-Kazooie, even like a Mario. It's a platformer, so it's a third-person platformer. So you're actually kind of like you're supposed to be like an alien being floating behind and helping Ven to get through these levels. So you're controlling him with your joysticks. And as you get later into the game, you actually start interacting as well, not just through Ven, but you actually interact with your own hands. So you become part of the game on your own and not just through Ven. But yeah, I mean, it's unique. It really is.
Reading Rib's next comment says, I know you can't mention it. I think he's talking about the game that we beta tested.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry.
And we can't even really tell you what it's about or anything. So
yeah, we're just teasing you now, right?
It's really freaking cool. That's all I'm telling you.
We're like, hey, let me tell you how great this is, and I can give you no freaking information about it.
None whatsoever.
We're teasing you, man. Sorry. Teasing you. That's why you got to become a mod, right?
Right? That's what's insider track.
You know, being a mod is a thankless job, and you definitely don't get paid for it. But there's a couple perks. There's a couple perks here and there. A couple perks. What does Nick say? I think Astrobot, but way more polished than playing with a Banjo-Kazooie character. Yeah, I would put it on the level with Astrobot for sure. I think it's as good as Astrobot.
Thank you for saying nothing.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we basically said nothing. Sorry. We basically teased you. So yeah, we talked Pistol Whip, Black Hole Pool. Let's say a little bit something about Black Hole Pool. Black Hole Pool. Let me just give some prices real quick. Ven VR Adventure you can find on the Quest store right now. It is cross-buy, so if you buy it on the Rift, you get it on the Quest automatically. It's $29.99. Definitely go get it, and you know it's worth it. It's worth the $29.99 all day long. And then Pistol Whip is $24.99 right now. So here's the catch with it, though. Okay.
There's a catch, though. Yeah.
Yeah, there is a catch. It's $24.99 right now. But in 2 days' time, okay, in 3 days' time, So Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If you buy it on Monday, you're going to pay $30 because it's going up by $5. So you need to buy it now if you're going to get it. If you buy it now, you get all the DLC included for $24.99. If you already own it, you're getting the DLC for free if you already own it. But right now, if you don't own the game and you want to buy the game, it's $24.99. And then if you wait, oh my God, if you wait, it's going to be $29.99. So yeah, so Roots kind of called me out on this one. Me and him were playing a game called Dying Light. It's a flat game, but Oculus got in with Dying Light early, and they put a code in there, Oculus code. Oculus did it themselves. They put a code in where you could actually change the code and play it in VR.
No way.
So yeah, and it's awesome. It's probably it's one of my favorite games to play, either flat or VR. But and it's definitely one of Roots' favorites. He's probably played through the whole thing twice or three times. But yeah, they have a code in there where you can play it in VR, and we did. And he streamed it, and I started to get sick not because of the game. The game was fine, but the cutscenes were so jarring, and the frames must have dropped so much that I couldn't watch. I had to close my eyes during the cutscenes. And about an hour and a half in, I said, Roots, I got to get out and play this flat. I'll stay, but I got to play it flat because I'm gonna get sick, man. So yeah, that was the only time, but he did call me out on it. Thank you for doing that. So Nick says going up on the 15th. So yeah, the 15th, which is Sunday. I believe that's Sunday. The Pistol Whip is going to $29.99 instead of $24.99. So get it now, guys. Get it now. What else do we have going on? Oh, Black Hole Pool. Let me touch on Black Hole Pool real quick. So this is basically, this is exactly what it is, guys. It's pool in VR, but it's done extremely well. I was in this game early with me and Nick. We were kind of testing it, and there was some issues early on, but they have worked on this game, and you can get it on App Lab now. And I think, Nick, if I'm right, it's $9.99 on App Lab because it won't let me see the store anymore. Once you purchase something on App Lab, it's crazy because you can't see the price anymore. They won't show you how much it is, and you can't
buy
gift
for a friend or whatever.
You can't. Yeah, but the problem, I know that normally, but you can't gift an App Lab game, which is another stupid thing. Why can't you gift a game on App Lab?
App Lab game, really? Eh?
Yeah, you can't gift it. So if you go into the three dots to go gift, if it doesn't show you, it only shows you share and something else. Doesn't give you the gift option.
Yeah, you're right. Wow.
So yeah, Nick says there is a free
demo.
Yeah, and it is $9.99. Thanks, Nick, on the App Lab store. And it's just a really good game. I went into it last night because I knew that we had the promo out there, and I wanted to say something about it because I went in early, and I haven't been in since their newest update. And I went back in last night, and you know what's cool now? You can go in and you can play against an AI, which you couldn't do before, which is awesome.
And I heard the AI is actually pretty good.
Yeah, it's too good. Yeah, it's very good. Well, I just suck. Maybe it's not the AI is too good. I just suck. But yeah, you can play with AI, and you can also watch YouTube in there, which is freaking great. So you could. So Nick told me, he's like, the other day, it was like Sunday, I think. He's like, it was so cool. He goes, I was in playing Black Hole Pool, and I had Virtual Strangers on the YouTube channel. I was watching.
Yeah, wasn't he playing against AI?
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
And then between turns or whatever, you go sit on a couch and there's a giant TV in front of you to watch YouTube. Yeah.
Exactly. You can watch anything that's on your YouTube, you can watch in there. So, I mean, how cool is that, right? And he was watching Virtual Strangers, which is even cooler. One of my favorite shows.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, Nick says, yep, 100%. Heck yeah.
Aren't you supposed to be having a nap?
I know, right? Nick's like, I'm taking vacation. I'm like, okay, he's been in this chat more than normally than he was if he wasn't on vacation.
Yeah, right.
He's already said more already. Yeah, Root says the Oculus store sucks.
Yeah, the stores, sometimes it's great and sometimes it's not so great.
The App Lab store is the most retarded store I've ever seen. Oh, I probably should not have said that word. I'm sorry, guys. Didn't mean that. Apologize. It is the most screwed up store I've ever seen. They make it so hard for you to find an App Lab game.
Yeah.
It's like they said, okay, you want to not be in side quests, but we won't put you in the store, but we'll put you someplace where nobody will find your game ever. How's
That
that?
will hide you.
And we'll make it till you can't give, so nobody can gift you a game either.
Yeah, but that
You know what I
part's
mean?
crazy.
It's like, why do they make you jump through these hoops? Like, all they got to do, why can't they make the search engine for App Lab the same way they make the search engine for regular Oculus games? If I put the first 3 letters of the game in, it should scroll down and show me every game that starts with those first 3 letters.
Yeah, App Lab or not.
You have to type the name in perfectly. I mean, 100% perfect, or
And then scroll down to the bottom where it says App Lab.
exactly. It won't. It still won't even show you. And if you don't think to scroll down, you'll think the game's not there.
Yeah.
I was playing a game. I don't remember what the game was. I'm not playing it, but I wanted to go search for it, and I had to. There was a semicolon in the title of the game, so I put the name of the game in, and I couldn't find it. Even scrolling down, I couldn't find it. So I had to put the freaking semicolon in to get the game to pop up. Even the App Lab game, it wouldn't even pop up in the App Lab at all. Like the scroll down where it shows apps,
Yeah,
it wouldn't even do that without the colon. I mean, how ridiculous is that? When have you ever had to type a colon to put a game in a search engine? Yeah, that's what it was. It was Dead Effect 2.
Yeah, Dead Effect 2.
It was Dead Effect :2. And that's exactly the way I had to type it to find it.
Yeah.
Crazy. I don't understand. But you know what? It's almost as bad as the PlayStation Store, because the PlayStation Store is a freaking nightmare to
Disaster as well.
Oh my God. They was so good at one point, and they completely screwed that store up now too. I don't know how I understand how these big companies can not have search engines that make sense.
Yeah.
So what else, guys? What's before we get into our final topic, what are we going to talk about? What's everybody else saying?
That's about it for the month. I don't want to give everything away that we're doing.
Yeah. So we got Madrid coming up, right? Madrid's tomorrow, and then next week. What do we have next week, Todd? Besides
Next
Madrid?
week we have Cat Loco. You're doing some sort of.
Oh yeah, I haven't told anybody about that yet. So guys, Cat Loco was nice enough to send me out the Cat Loco S. So you guys have heard of the KIWI, the treadmill, the omnidirectional treadmill. Well, no, they didn't send me a treadmill. Hoping, but no treadmill.
But link to the Cat Loco in the chat.
Yeah, but they did send me. They did send me. Thank you, Todd. They did send me the Cat Loco S, which is positional trackers for your body. So the movements that you make with your legs and your arms will be duplicated in the game. So it's just another form of locomotion. So if you don't want to have to, use thumbsticks or anything like that to move, or if you get motion sickness really easy, it's just another way. It's like how cyber shoes can help you get through a game without having motion sickness, because it gives you it gives your mind and your body the
connection.
The illusion of walking, right?
Yeah.
So you get a connection between your eyes seeing something and your brain registering it as well. So it helps you not get sick. And the same way with this too. So I'm super excited to show everybody that. They have some discounts happening in conjunction with my review. And hopefully everything goes well, and maybe I'll be able to show you guys or one of us will be able to show you guys a Catwalk C someday.
Yeah.
So
and then we got
Nick,
the big giveaway next Thursday.
Yeah. So starting out, that's another one, good one. Thank you.
We haven't put up the image or anything yet, hey?
No. So Roots just said, dude, I had an epic Returnal run going. Stopped for dinner, streaming it in 30 minutes. I'm there. I was going to stream, but now I'm there with you. I'm watching your stream. And I'll stream tomorrow night. Absolutely, 100%. I want to see this epic run. So I had an epic run in Returnal going. Just so you guys, in case you guys don't know, Returnal is a permadeath game, Todd. So
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so you have to beat the whole game in one sitting, or if you turn the game off, your game's gone, right? Or if you die, once you die, your game you start from scratch. So I had a banger of a run going. I had everything. I had the upgraded weapons. I had all these things that you put on your body, these parasites that make you stronger, make you better. And I'm ready, man. I am ready to move on to I already beat the first boss. I'm ready to move on to the second boss. And
this doesn't sound like it's gonna end well.
And Roots messaged me. He says, "Hey, me and Radio Runt are gonna go play Wreckfest." He's like, "Get your wheel and pedals and meet us in Wreckfest." And I'm like, He's like, just put your PlayStation in sleep mode, and it'll just pause your game basically, and it won't, it won't draw any power. You just stay in sleep mode. When you turn it back on, you'll be right in your game. I'm like, yeah, absolutely. Let's do that. Let's go play some Wreckfest. So I jump out of there. I come back to it like a day later, and I'm looking at my PlayStation 5, and it's got a orange blinking light like this, blinking, boom, boom, boom. I hit the power button, nothing happens. I'm like, mother F, what is going on? So I immediately look it up online. I'm like, what does a blinking orange light mean? And now I'm freaking out. Yeah, because now I'm seeing titles like the blinking orange light of death.
Right. Great.
I'm like, oh shit, did my PlayStation 5 I just got take a big dump on me right in the middle of this? Now I'm not even concerned about the game anymore. I'm just concerned whether my PlayStation's dead or not. So I finally figure out that people are like, okay, it also could be in an update loop. There might have been a software update, and it might be in a loop, and it might not be able to get itself out. So they're like, turn the power off. So I unplug it. I can't even turn the power off. It won't even let you turn the power off. I had to unplug it. So I unplug it. Boom. There goes my great run. It's gone.
Yeah, done.
Gone, done. But it came back on, so that's all I really cared about. So Root says we need to do It Takes Two also. Yeah, there's a game called out there called It Takes Two, which is like a co-op game where you have to like help each other to get through certain levels. And we're definitely doing that, man. That's awesome. We played a game called No Way Out together, which was a prison escape game. You had two, prison cons, and you had to like work together to escape from prison. It was amazing. We had so much fun laughing our asses off playing that game.
Right. That's another flat Steam game.
Yeah. We're flatties. We like the flatties,
There's nothing wrong with that.
What is over in Virtual Strangers, Scion over there? He calls me Flat Daddy Cool.
Flat Daddy Cool. That might stick.
But guys, truly, I play as much VR as I do flat. I swear to God. So
I'm playing more VR now that Cold War's not happening anymore.
I know, right? Everybody's off Cold War now, right? Nobody wants it.
Yeah. I
saw some of the big guys streaming Apex today. They all moved from Cold War to Apex. So yeah, Nick Quinn. So Alex, Nick Quinn, our mod Nick Quinn, he has everything, dude. He has got an X40. He's got the TAC-TOC. He's got the facial interface. What's it? The TAC-TOC and the TAC-TI. If Alex can help me out with that in the chat. But yeah, he's got the facial interface. He's got the arms, and I think he's waiting to get the hands. Once he gets the hands, he'll have the complete package.
Wow.
I'm not that lucky, and this will lead us into our final topic. I'm not that lucky because all I got is a measly X16. Measly X16.
Right.
This thing is amazing, guys. Haptics. This is probably my #1 accessory, besides like head straps to make it comfortable and maybe hand grips and stuff like that. But if you're just looking for a great accessory to bring you into immersion, is the Haptics vest. I'll put it on. Hang on, let me put it on.
Yeah, I think you need to wear that for every mod meeting from now on. There's got to be a way I can punch you.
Good thing I fit into this. I'm not too fat to wear it. So that's it right there, right? Super easy to put on.
Your headphones on.
I know, right? What'd somebody say? What'd you say?
I said you need to wear that for every mod meeting so I can punch you in the chest.
Hey, Alex, can you guys set it up to where our mod meetings have haptic support?
Right.
That would be cool. But yeah, this is the X16. You can't see it. I'll just stand up again. But this is the X16. It's a little bit shorter than say the X40. The X40 actually comes all the way down to say like your belly button or your waist almost. So it's a little bit shorter. But guys, $299 compared to $499.
$499, I think.
Yeah, I love this thing. And I to be honest with you, I'm 6'4", so I'm taller. So, if I had known that it was going to be this short, I probably would have bought the X40 and just saved maybe a little bit more and bought the X40. But once I got it, this is so good. It feels comfortable. There's even with the 16. So guys, the the X16 has 16 rumble capacitors inside of it, and the X40 has 40. But with the X16, I still get so much rumble in this thing that I don't think I would miss it, and especially with not ever trying the X40, I don't miss it. So I'm quite happy with what I have now. And the B haptics, they keep coming out with updates that make it easier to connect to games. They just had a big update that made getting in and out of it so easy, and turning it on. And then they're doing more native support for it, so it's basically just a button click. So especially with PC, if you want to go in and you're ready to just get in there and play, and then if it's a game that's supported natively, you basically just have to go into the menu and toggle the B haptics on, and you hit
That
your
easy,
yeah, you hit your Bluetooth, you turn your vest on the back. There's a little glowing like a shaped triangle on the back that tells you it's on. And once that's on, it Bluetooth connects to your computer.
What's the battery life like?
It's a long time. I mean, probably. I've never timed it. Alex could probably tell you better than me if Alex is still in the chat. But I mean, I very rarely have to charge this thing. I would say the more you use it, the faster it'll go. But
for sure, it's
but
on
yeah,
my
I
short
mean,
list for sure. Especially the X40,
yeah.
right? I know Nick's got it and loves it. So.
Yeah, I was lucky enough. My wife got it for me for Christmas this past Christmas, so it was a really cool thing. I enjoy it. Eventually, maybe I'll try and get the
18 hours. Holy crap!
18. It's a long time. I mean,
wow, that's.
I mean, and it's easy to charge too. So you could just whenever you're not using it, you could pop it in, charge for a couple hours, and it charges up in no time too. So when it's dead, the initial charge when you first bring it home out of the box does take a little bit of time, but charges after that, for some reason, I feel they go way faster. I don't know why, but they just go way faster.
Well, because the first time you really want to use it, and you're waiting and waiting and waiting.
Yeah, but it has a whole bunch of adjustments on it, guys. So if you're taller or shorter or whatever you want to do, you can adjust it to where it fits better on you. You can make it a little bit wide. It's basically one size fits all. So you can make it wider, or you can make it, you can tighten it up. Whatever you need to do to make it fit you. Like I said, I'm a bigger guy, so. It fits me quite comfortably. You could probably put a guy, probably 100 pounds heavier than me inside this thing, no problem. It's a very, very cool item. I like it a lot. Pop One. Now, Pop One does not have native support yet, but I love this thing in Pop One, man. I really do. You can do this thing called, there's a site you can go to download it, and you can use a Melon Loader, and it's really easy to do. Alex has a great video on it. So I actually messaged Alex and I'm like, hey, how do I do this? And he's like, hey, just go to this video, boom, 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 and you get it done. And I went into they have a Discord you go into, and you can download the Pop One. And Root says Mash Mama Cool is awesome. She is awesome. She is awesome. There's not many women that would buy their husband a $300 toy accessory. It's not even like a headset. It's a $300 accessory. But I absolutely love it. Pop One, it's so good. When you jump out of the pod in Pop One and you're falling, you actually feel like every capacitor, every sensor in the front is just rumbling and going crazy. So it feels like the wind is hitting your body. And there's sensors in the back too. So when you get hit in the back, you'll feel it in the back as well as the chest. Just a really
through their Quest games to see if there's anything that I actually play consistently, and there's quite a few on there.
I mean, they have mods for almost anything. Like they have it's not native, but they have a mod for Half-Life Alyx, which I have not done that one yet, but that's my next one. And Zero Caliber Reloaded, they just made it native for Zero Caliber
that's native,
Reloaded.
Yeah.
That just dropped today or yesterday. For that. So here, guys, is the
Crisis Brigade 2. I like that game.
Here's a little, you can see the little glowing, that's how you know it's charged, and that's how you know it's hooked. Like right now it's trying to pair. So it's in that, I don't have my, I don't have the program open, but there's a program that you download in the computer, and if you're running it to your native Quest, your Quest standalone, you can just Bluetooth it as well. So really. Right. But yeah, one of my favorite items, and I mean the list grows every day.
That's crazy.
Yeah, of native games that they're getting in there. And like I said, they're making it easier and easier to just hook up. You know what I mean? They just had a big download or a big update recently that made it easier to hook up. And Alex says Larcenauts, Hyperdash, and Ven.
Ven support.
Really?
Wow.
Ven, that's news. I didn't hear that. That's awesome, man. How great would that be in Ven? Oh, I want to do that now. Alex, I want to do Ven now. Can you get me in to do Ven right now? That would be awesome. I'm looking forward to that one. I love Ven. Ven's one of my favorite games. Ven, you know what I'm playing right now a lot? Is Yuki. I keep telling everybody this. I love this freaking Yuki game,
keep going back to that game, eh?
Man, I love it. It's just so addictive. I just want to keep playing it. That's another bullet hell game. Alex is not ready yet. Yeah, Nick says Gladius and Blaston. Blaston is awesome with this thing. I had bought Blaston a while ago on sale for $6, and I'm like, I gotta try it. I've just been sitting on it. I haven't tried it. I'm like, I gotta try this game, and I tried it. Oh my god, it's such a good game with the V haptics, crazy. And for $6, you're getting into a game. I mean, it was on sale. I don't know what it is now. I think it's on sale for $7. It was a daily deal the other day. I think for $7, but I bought it for $6 on sale. Would the I bet you Hyper Dash is pretty awesome with the
that would be neat.
With the V haptics. I love that game too. I don't play that one enough. I'm definitely gonna do a Larcenauts run here soon. I love that game when it first came out, and I kind of got off of it a little bit. But we need to get in there, Todd, and do some Larcenauts.
So many on the list, hey?
Oh my god. Well, that's what we were saying about last stream. Is we can't, because I was telling everybody how Nick got hooked on Eternal Starlight when he was doing his review, and I told Nick's like, I just want to keep playing this game. I said, no, you kind of got to move on and move to your next game because we got stuff coming up. He's like, I don't care. I'm going to play it. He went in and he ended up beating the whole thing twice. He's like, I don't care.
No way. I didn't know that.
But sometimes we can't afford to get stuck on a game. We have to keep moving, It's like our lucky curse, you know what I mean? We're very lucky to be able to get to play a lot of these games and get to play a lot of them early, but like Alex or Roots will attest to from Virtual Strangers, just sometimes you have to move on, you know what I mean? Because I very rarely get a chance to beat a game. But if you ever hear me say I beat a game, it was a good game. And I beat Yuki.
16 times, Nick, you got too much time in your hand.
16 times? Holy crap, dude. I don't do anything 16 times.
Right?
You know who likes to do it 16 times?
Roots?
I got to stop stealing his stuff, man. Wes is going to get mad. All right, so Todd, how about you? Let's do yours.
Well, I got a couple things. I got the M2, which everybody's familiar with now, that we did the big giveaway with Rezel. I got to say, it's by far the most comfortable Halo strap I've ever had on. I bought about 3 of them from Amazon. All of them showed up on the same day, not including this one, and they all went back the next day. And I was even on our Facebook page saying Halo straps are terrible. I would never wear one again. And then Bobo came out with one, so I got this one, and I've completely changed my mind. It is it's more comfortable than my Elite strap, but the battery on the Elite strap is the only kicker that keeps sending me back there. But
yeah, same for me.
I love it. I love it. I've just got, though, and I've seen a lot of this on the Facebook page, is the F2.
Yeah, hell
which
yeah.
is their ventilation system. And I got to say, it works. Like, my lenses fog up quite a bit. You can only cut down so many trees in a township tail before you start sweating like crazy.
Yeah, especially that game. Holy crap, man. You
Oh
want
my
to work out.
What a workout.
Go and smith some freaking, go and hit an anvil for an hour in township tail and make one nail.
Right. Yeah. But when you make the sword, it's pretty satisfying, I must say. But you charge this thing up with USB-C. Comes with a tiny little cable. That's kind of a little short on my list. I wish it was a little bit longer, but it works. I got USB-C.
That's a cool cable if you had an external battery, though, right? I like those short ones. I mean,
Yeah,
you're always
that's
like
true.
winding. You're always like winding up
wrapping them up,
cord
right?
if you had an external battery. Yeah.
It's got 2 settings, so like a slower and a fast fan speed. And I don't know if you can hear that, but it pumps out some air. Like, it's sucking it through these little holes in the back, and spits it out the front, and it works. Like my lenses do not fog up when I'm wearing this thing at all.
So even like when you're doing, if you were playing like Beat Saber or something physical where
my
you
wife and I
usually
do Supernatural, and it definitely working up sweat and the lenses fog up. It has not fogged up once wearing this thing, so it lives on my Quest. The only other thing I would say that I'm a little disappointed in is because you can't hear it, I forget to turn it off.
Oh, right. It just kills the battery.
And then the battery just died because my Quest goes up on a stand, plugs in, and I forget about it. Then I go to use it again, and this thing's dead. Thankfully, it charges really fast.
Yeah, right. I was gonna say how like spoiled are we? We're like,
I know,
this
right?
thing is too quiet.
It's
Make
too
it louder. You know what I mean? These
That's
companies probably want to
world
pull their
problem.
hair out, right? Yeah, right. They're like,
Yeah,
well,
damned
I
if
make
they
it too
do,
quiet,
damned if they
you're all
don't.
pissed off. I make it too loud, you're all pissed off.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, yeah.
But
so yeah, so to mount that though, you have to use their facial interface, right?
you do, yeah. The facial interface comes with it. I'll pop it off my Quest.
So it's a
And
vented.
it
It's a
just
vented.
has
It's a vented facial interface too, right? Or no?
two holes up here for the vent to go in. Otherwise, the rest of it's not vented. Like KIWI's is vented all the way around.
Right.
This one is only vented on the holes where it would suck out the air.
Because you probably don't need the extra venting anyway.
Right. And it does have a nice, the light guard around your nose is much bigger than
Those look
KIWI's,
huge.
much bigger than the Quest one from VR cover.
VR cover, yeah.
Yeah, like this is huge. And it definitely blocks out the most light out of any facial for sure.
Yeah.
I thought it would bug me, because it kind of bumps into your nose a lot, but don't really feel it. I don't know. No.
That's cool. So yeah, then it just snaps right into the top, right?
And then it just pops on and good.
Cool. Yeah, that's the F1 from BOBOVR. I don't know the price on that, do you?
Oh, it's the F2.
The F2, right?
Yeah.
F2.
So it comes with the ventilator or whatever you want to call this little thing, and the facial interface.
Facial interface, right?
Yeah.
Nick Quinn says, you know who needs extra ventilating? Stop. We got to stop doing that. Roots is going to be mad. Roots says he beat Returnal 16 times.
Yeah,
no
right.
way. No way.
I don't even buy that.
So Wes from Virtual Strangers Lethal Weasel, he beat the game once. And he's put 100 hours into the game.
Oh, wow.
And he only beat it once. That's how hard this game is. 100 hours. But that's how good the game is. The game just wants to drag you back. There's not many games that will drag me out of VR, and this is one of them that will. Like flat games. I don't play a lot of flat. You know, I just got this PlayStation 5. I only really got the PlayStation 5s because I want to get ready for PSVR 2.
Right.
You know, because I love the Quest 2, and I'll always be, that'll always be my number one. But I'm a VR fan in general. I don't care what the VR is as long as I'm playing VR. So I have a Valve Index. I'm very lucky. I have a Valve Index. I have a Quest 1. I have a Rift CV1, or not a Rift CV1. I have a Rift S. And I have a PSVR 1, and I want the PSVR 2. So
yeah, I've got a PSVR 1 as well. I just dropped a link to BOBOVR's Amazon store where you can get all their.
Awesome. Yeah, go check Bobo out, man. They're if you guys are, we have people in the group asking us all the time, what should they get? You know what I mean? And we have reviews. If you guys ever want to know anything about what we reviewed or what we like, go to our topics at the top of the page, and you can look at product reviews. And with every review we've ever done, we'll be in there talking about the product and what we liked about it, and where you can get it. So if you ever have any question, that's where to go. But yeah, go get this one if you're looking. Don't go buy the $29.99 one on Etsy or wherever you're going to buy it. Go get the Bobo. It's worth every penny.
Yeah, by far. Like I said, I tried 3 Halo straps and they were all terrible. It kept falling off my face. Like the PSVR Halo strap is comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
This one's way more comfortable.
Yeah, this will tell you. These guys, live and breathe VR. Both Wes and Roots both went out and bought BOBOVR head strap. They both use it.
Yeah,
I think Wes had a problem with the little pieces that are on the front. But did you see the new foam pad that they put on them?
I have the new foam pads. Yeah.
So Roots, so show that to Roots. So you put that closer to your camera. Roots, you see these things? They actually make these little foam pads now. We got to tell Wes. I actually have a set. I have a set. They have these little foam pads that cover up those things. So I know it used to hurt his head or it hurts yours sometimes. Yeah, there you go.
They came with these ones. Mine came with these ones, but they're hard.
Yeah, yeah.
And they
no, these are big.
Instead of these,
Yeah,
and they're huge and cushy. Yeah, way more comfortable.
Yeah.
They replaced the back piece as well. The back
Yeah,
piece is new. So if you order a new headset now, you get the new pieces.
Yep.
Much more comfortable.
Roots says he wants a set. Well, I will talk to Ray and we'll get you a set. And I got to get you your Sandlocky thing too. We got to talk about that later off air. But so guys, unless you have questions for us, I mean, we've been going here for how long? We've been going, Todd? Over an hour, right?
Almost an hour and a half now. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you guys have any questions for us, now's the time to ask, especially Todd. I just want to say thanks, Todd, for coming on, man. I appreciate it.
No problem.
And we're going to do these guys every Thursday. Every Thursday at 9 p.m. That's going to be the day. That's the day I picked. And we're going to talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. I'm going to start putting. My wife had a great idea today. She said, "Do you mind if I give you an idea?" And I'm like, "No, I don't want to hear what you have to say."
I think she's still listening.
No, I said, "Yeah, definitely. Tell me what you got. Tell me what you got." She's like, "Why don't you put something out there early in the week and ask everybody else what they want to talk about, or give them a chance to ask about some topics." So I'm going to do that. I'll pop a post up, and you guys can give me a list of things that you want to talk about, and we'll pick a couple things from that list and we'll talk about them.
I told you she was listening.
Yeah, there she is watching. She says, "Watch it." Hey, Krista Lee is here. Krista, thanks for coming by. Krista came by to my my first. I think it was my first live stream. I remember. Thanks for coming by and hanging out.
I think she also has the Bobo strap.
I think she did come by, or maybe I'm thinking, you know what? Maybe you didn't, and maybe you are one of our potential new mods. Is what I think I know your name from. Am I right? I think you were on my very short list of possible mod candidates.
Yeah.
Yes, Krista, it is extremely comfortable. Like I said, I'm using my Elite strap with battery. As soon as that fails, I will be going to the Bobo. I have it ready to go.
Yeah.
Kevin Martz earlier said, "You guys are making me thirsty because we keep taking drinks out of our drinks."
Yeah, sorry. We've been talking for an hour and a half.
I know, right? Yeah, right. Krista, she says, "I am." Yeah, that's why. I thought I saw your name on the list. Yeah, I talked to you the other day. Thanks for volunteering, and me and Todd and the other mods will be talking this weekend. And thank you for volunteering. I very much appreciate it, and we'll be in touch soon. Ruth says it's like it is like wearing a pillow. Who doesn't want to wear a pillow on their face, right? I want to wear a pillow on my face 24/7. Yeah. Magnet is Jason Ward said the magnet is strong enough. What's the I'm not sure. Oh, the new design. My new design, I think I can mod the golf club handle to work magnetically. That would be cool.
Oh,
and the magnet would be strong. The magnet would be strong enough to hold the controller in place so you didn't whip it across your room. That would be cool. Krista says, love the community, happy to be a part of an awesome group. Thank you for being here. You guys are what make the community what it is. Me and Todd and the others, we just monitor to make sure.
For the ride.
That's it. We just sit here and monitor to make sure things stay happy as best we can.
Keep all the hooligans up.
Yeah, but you guys are what makes the group is. I mean, I'll give you guys some numbers that I don't normally give out. We have almost 105,000 members. Out of the 105,000 members, we have an interaction rate, an interaction number of about almost 90,000. And what that means is you would have to, in the last 30 days, make either a post or a comment to be active in the group. So there's a lot of people out there that just don't post. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people out there that just want to read of what's going on. But the vast majority of our members are interactive. They want to comment, they want to post, they want to talk to people. And that is a sign of a strong and healthy community. Almost 90,000 out of 105,000 have made some sort of post or some sort of comment in the last 30 days. So
that's crazy.
Hats off to you guys. I mean, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, and we see it because we mod it. So we see, I mean, there's, we have posts someday where there's over 1,500 posts in a day. You know what I mean? If it's busy.
Yeah.
And then you can imagine some of the comments on these, but sometimes you have 1,000 comments on a post. So, I mean, the interaction with this group is amazing. So thank you guys. Rib says that's crazy good. It is. I don't often give those numbers out because I don't ever want it to sound like we're bragging about anything. There are a lot of good groups out there. We know that we do things well, but we know there's things we don't do well that we're still working on. So don't ever think that we don't think we need to improve in some spots and that we're always not working to improve in those spots, because we are.
Yeah.
Root says sometimes it gets crazy, yo. Sometimes it definitely gets crazy.
Yeah.
It gets real crazy. You know when it gets crazy? When somebody wants to say something about their kid in VR. That's when it gets crazy.
That's a guarantee.
Or when somebody wants to talk about porn in VR. That's when it gets crazy. Yeah. Or if somebody wants to talk about their broken elite strap.
I was just gonna say the 700 elite strap comment.
Man, we had a comment the other day. It was an innocent comment. Some lady said, I got a 7-year-old and 8-year-old, and I just want to find some good games to put them in. What do you guys recommend? Oh my God, I had to mute about 15 people.
Yeah, amazing how fast it gets out of hand.
Just let people parent their kids, okay? You know what I mean? I mean, I understand when people want to just comment and say, "Hey, I don't know. It may not be the best idea for you to do that." That's fine. Why do you got to comment on there that you're a bad parent or something like that? Why would you do that? Yeah. Why would you tell somebody they're a bad parent? Come on. I don't know, but the vast majority, over 100, we have 105,000 people. The vast majority that we have are all great people that like being here and like talking.
Yep, for the most part, for
like
sure, the conversations are always pretty positive. A lot of people helping out other people, which is good to see. So.
Hell yeah. Well, guys, I think that's it for me. I appreciate everybody being here. I'm going to go watch Roots' stream. Everybody go to I Am Roots at Twitch. Go to Twitch. Go to I Am Roots. Meet me over there. We are going to go watch Roots stream Returnal, and he's going to beat the second boss, guys. He is going to go beat the second boss, and I'm going to be there to watch him, and you guys will be there to watch him too. And subscribe. Give him a like and talk to him and say hi in chat, because he's an awesome guy, one of my favorites. And I will be there, and we'll chat. We'll chat in his chat. So yeah, go to I Am Roots at Twitch, and go check him out. And if you guys ever want to, Todd, you got something you want to plug? You got your store if you want to plug that?
No, I think we're good. I got nothing.
Okay. So thanks.
VR related.
Yeah, I hear you. No, I hear you. I appreciate you being on, man. We'll do it again if you want to do it again, sometime soon.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. All right, guys. You have a great night. We'll see you next Thursday.
Have a good night, guys.
Bye, guys.